away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Well, I gotta believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. Give aids them long enough to turn the potential loss into positive yardage.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running. Multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Well, I gotta believe, Kate, that those touchdowns a week ago in that wild card round, both of them through the air, going to give this quarterback and this offense a little bit more confidence to do the same today.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jackson looking to throw right away. Walker hauls it in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Gain of 6. That's good. We're on Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, here's Lamar. Jump off caught by his back. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Lamar now from the gun. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's good.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying it left side with Edwards. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, shot. Hey, we gotta switch it up.
Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can. For that conference title affair.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Colts nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
To the air, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
On the mark for the Colts.
His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. They've gotten off to the exact start they wanted, Brock, and now an pull away and get some distance on their opponents. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Gets himself free.
The first down. He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. Taken down.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, Jackson. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Intended for Trey Tucker.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And it's seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he gets him around 6 there. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
At the 27-yard line.
Richardson will do it himself. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Keeps it on the option.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner, too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. Tylan Wallace on the return for the Ravens. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Baltimore running its offense. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Lamar. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. From the 48. Right back to Flowers they go. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
180. Finish up.
Lamar throwing again. Pass complete to Walker. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And again, it's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's a
handoff here to Edwards. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Lamar off the play fake. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude, easy a lot of the time. In this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Jukes out a one-stop. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Play fake, it's Richardson. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Shotgun snap down to Richardson. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
19 yards. First down, Colts.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He's got it! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Point after converted by Zerline. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense.
30-yard line.
Excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, give to Hill. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. First and 10 from the 41.
It's hot! It's hot! 180! It's hot! Hey, middle!
Lamar back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
First and 10 from the 41.
180! 180! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
Now Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
180!
Throwing again is Lamar. We've got a screen to the running back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now Jackson on third down. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Up to the line, and there's set. First and 10.
What? 180!
Jackson's going to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Jackson yet again. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
180! Sit hot! 180! It's hot! 180!
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy, you are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one splits the uprights, and the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts offense set to head out. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. Taylor gets it on first and 10. That That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Colts, with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to tuck it and run. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
It's a gain of 11.
3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Starts on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. And the Colts.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Here's Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Colts are ready for the punt. To return, Tylan Wallace. And plenty of hang time on this one. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
Oh, we're ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Alpha, sit hot! Running! Sit hot! Running! Sit hot!
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Go! Hey! Sit hot!
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The divisional round playoffs continue on this Saturday night. 2 more games tomorrow, but first, let's look back at what's already happened today. Our journey through the NFL starts now. in Tampa. The Buccaneers at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is Baker Mayfield. He's going to locate Chris Godwin. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Buccaneers use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Nice shot. Come on. 180. Nice shot. Let him go. Right on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Come on. 180. Nice shot. Come on.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got it over the middle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now give it to Hill. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
180. Nice shot.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. It is caught left side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed to Flowers. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Get a shot!
Trying again, following the set. He's got it! And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready! Sit up! Sit up!
Running for the first with Edwards. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after.
The extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Colts 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They go again with Taylor. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down, Indianapolis.
First down throw here from Richardson. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Trying to get it with the option. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Indianapolis.
Taylor now up the middle. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Hill now from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 29-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 29. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Running behind center with Edwards. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 21. He's got it in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Loop for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
On the return, here's Doolin. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football and can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Play fake, it's Richardson. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Richardson on 3rd. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. A give left side to Taylor. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Colts have the ball, playing for their season here. They're down. to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing now, Richardson. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
And the Colts first down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Gets this one to Pierce. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
Working inside the red zone. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Intended for
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now second.
They'll throw again, Richardson. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Going again, Richardson. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game.
35, Colts 21.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
For Indianapolis.
Wallace with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach.
Wanna quit?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Finish it on.
They'll start the drive with Edwards. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready, shot.
Lamar back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pull right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Now a give to Edwards, running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's what you call a run into darkness. There was nowhere, and I mean nowhere to go.
At the 35-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
180. Get hot. 180. Get hot.
Play fake, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
180.
3rd and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Colts ready to take the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they... Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He's got a man left. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. The Ravens going to the dime package on this third down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4 down. Couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go.
And off down a hill. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
180. Get on. 180. 180. Motion.
From the gun, Jackson. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
For the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 42, Colts 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Back to the air. It's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working from the gun. It's Richardson. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 11 on the play.
Option give to Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Working quickly here.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taken in by Pierce. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Ravens' 35-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Gets him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Tyler Warren. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
From the red zone now. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Richardson sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Colts trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. To throw, Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And they should just be able to kneel out what... There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
180! Sit hard! 180! Hey, report! Report! Let's go! Sit hard! Sit hard!
They'll try the right side with Edwards. Kicks this one outside. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, middle. Sit hard! Baby, I got you. Hey! Finish up!
Handoff headed left to Hill. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Sit hard! Sit hard! 180! Hey, Ozzy! Sit hard! Finish up!
Edwards will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own one. Yikes.
Another for Edwards. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Sticking with Edwards here. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base. Being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Loop tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. 1st down throw here from Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
24-yard gain on the play. And a Colts 1st down.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now, Richardson. He's got it, complete to Downs. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Josh Downs. A gain of 13 yards.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Michael Pittman Jr. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd. Going with the screen to Taylor. And this one doesn't go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield is a big conference championship game next week.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.